Welcome back to the channel. No. Don't do that.
How's it going, everyone? I have Josh Winn here, and this is Battle Rounds. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of Battle Rounds. I'm here with Josh Winn. You guys may not know him yet, but after today, hopefully you'll know a little bit more about him. I think he was a little more in the scene a couple years ago, kind of faded a little bit, but that's all right. Still one of the best players around. Do you know your PDJ number?
58801.
58801. And do you know how long you've been playing now, or like the first year you started?
I know I started playing in 2012, and I got my PDJ number in either 2012 or 2013.
Okay, so yeah, like 7 years, 8 years or so. Yeah, it's weird. I feel like I started right around the same exact time, maybe like just slightly before, and it's like the game has changed so much in that time. But anyway, so we've been friends for a while now. Anyone who knows us probably knows that. It's like when we first met, you were just some dude chucking frisbees. Now when I think of you though, like you're a father, a husband, you own your own business, which is amazing, and you're also a disc golfer. So like with all of that, like how does disc golf fit into that? How do you piece that out?
I would say on the hierarchy that you gave, disc golfer is the lowest, unfortunately. And the main problem I have with disc golf and playing it now is I don't have time to practice as much as I would like. And when I don't have time to practice, I don't enjoy playing, because if I'm not able to execute at a high level, which you can only get through practice, it's really frustrating.
So for you, it's the success through the game that gives you the happiness, like
definitely. And you have to, like, I just can't do things casually. I have to do it at like a high level.
Right.
And if I'm trying to compete, like, you can't compete without practice. And without practice, it's hard to come to any course and be trying to execute anything. It just doesn't make any sense.
Otherwise, you kind of just feel like you're letting yourself down.
Yeah, I'm just winging it, and yeah, I have no idea what's going on, and just like, yeah, no reps. Like, you just need to have reps to show up to the course with.
So with that kind of in mind, like in your work life, like I know you have a painting business, kind of a general contractor, catch-all, but primarily like a painter, right? So with that, and being like a craftsman in your day-to-day real world, do you think, like, I don't know, I was just thinking recently about like disc golf as a craft. Do you have any like thoughts on that at all?
Honestly, I haven't even competed in enough tournaments to even consider myself like a crafts person at it. I used to, like, I still am obsessed with it, but honestly, it's weird now because like 10 new YouTube videos will pop up, and I just don't even have time to watch them. And I used to like stay up late and watch them like on my break at work. Like, I couldn't miss anything, and now it's like so easy just to be like, oh, I don't have time for this.
Right.
And yeah, I could see it being a craft, but it's just, yeah, one of those things where I personally feel as though at this point in my life, like, disc golf checks the box of like social for me, because I'm hanging out with my friends, competitive because we play for score, and as long as I can show up that day, I'm fine like getting by. But for the most part, I would say generally I remain pretty frustrated because I don't have the time to devote to it to like really like sharpen my chisels and like take them to the course and, you know, try to like build around.
I think you say that, but like from an outsider perspective, like you don't seem to slip as much as you probably feel like you've regressed. Like I notice when we're playing, you talk about fundamentals a lot, and I think like if you think about like disc golf as a craft and honing your craft, do you think like it's necessarily the day to day, or like putting in the 10,000 hours to master something where you can kind of step back into that role, and it may not feel as sharp as it was, but it's still like a totally acceptable like game, I guess.
I would feel it's a combination of the two.
Right.
Especially for me, like competition straight up is a muscle.
Yeah.
And if you're not working it out, it's like you're just weak. And even though like the core fundamentals of my game like stay pretty sharp, it's like I can hit the fairways, I can throw my accurate upshots, but when the pressure is on, I don't compete. I play one tournament a year. I play some casual tag rounds, and like you have to put yourself to the fire in order to like become hardened steel. And if you're not doing that, it's just like the game is mental. It's like so many players could be 1,000 rated, and the ones that have the skills to do so aren't, because they don't have the mental game, and it's the mental game that pushes you like up to that threshold.
Right.
And for me personally, I felt like I was able to devote time to the game to get my skills to a certain level, but was never able to like sharpen that sword to have mental toughness in competition, to be showing up like and putting the tournament time in to become a higher rated player.
It's funny because like personally, I feel like if I practice too much, like I don't practice with like purpose enough, but I also feel like I'm not really like getting, I don't always feel like the more I'm playing, the better I end up playing. I think there's times where like I need to want it more, and that comes from like just a healthy like play once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, to where like I can actually wrap my head around it. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just out there going through the motions rather than like wanting it. But then on the flip side of that, I think regularly getting into competitive rounds is like you said, it's like flexing a muscle and strengthening that, which I think is what makes this kind of a fun thing here, because it's like it's for nothing, but it's fun too. Like the last 2 tournaments I just played, Blatnick and at Heiser, like that's just like a different feeling from a normal round, and it's like you can only put yourself in that position so many times, and within those rounds, the situations you find yourself in, it's nothing like just going out and playing like a solo round. So I totally hear what you're saying. It's like you just gotta get comfortable acting in those environments, and those environments are like something that you can only put yourself in so often.
Definitely. And I feel like even if I did practice every single day, like I could only get so good, because like playing well under pressure, it's like all of us, I'm like 960-ish rating, like anyone around my rating, you can show up, and if your mental game is in that place, you can shoot 1,000 rated like easily.
Right.
But like when you're not putting it together, it's not because your skills, it's because your like mental and tournament game just isn't in line.
Yeah, that's like another thing for me, is where like I just try and keep the balance, and that's kind of why I asked you earlier, like where like in a mental pie chart of identity how disc golf falls, because I feel like if my disc golf portion of that gets too big, I'm putting too much of like my happiness into that. So like I kind of do like a little sleight of hand where like I try and get my life to be in as good a place as possible, like over here, and that's secretly just so my disc golf game can have less pressure on it. And it's like I've made major life decisions and like totally switched my path of like where I'm going in life. Like sure, it's gonna like better me as a person, but like secretly it's just so I can like try and be a better disc golfer the whole time, which is a kind of funny thing. But so you play Team Challenge, the not New England anymore, the New York Team Challenge League. Which team are you on?
Chatham Hills Country Club. I almost had to do a double take for the name.
And we're here at your home course, obviously. So how'd your first match go?
First match was awesome. I was like super excited to play, and it's a little different this year because I kind of knew who my matchup was going to be going into the day, which I actually hated.
Oh, really?
Because for me, I don't even want to put a face to the person that I'm going to play against, because I want to focus on like golf is about you and your game, and anything you let into your head that like you're going to work your game around is like a total flaw. So it's like I want to show up to the course knowing my game, what I'm going to execute, and if there's a face that's my opponent that's like creeping in a couple days beforehand, it's just like clouding my path to victory.
That's funny.
And it was great because at the last minute it switched, and it was Liam Doyle.
Oh yes.
And it was supposed to be Chris Reed, and then it was Liam Doyle at like the last minute, and I was like kind of glad it switched. And we were battling in the beginning, and then like towards the end I kind of pulled ahead in the first round for match play and took him, I think it was 3-2.
So you played against, who was it, Wilcox?
Wilcox, at Wilcox.
Okay.
And Wilcox is just the great, man. I love that course.
It really is. It's like so unlike anything else around here that it's like such a treat to play. Do you know who you're playing against next? Where?
We're playing Shannon Taha at Shannon Taha.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
And I've never played there.
Yeah, well, beware.
Okay.
Because Shen could take some wins.
That's what everyone says, and I'm the kind of person where if I show up to a new course, I get like crazy beginner's luck.
Yeah.
So I'm like if that course is like hokey at all, I'm hoping that I'll get like really good beginner's luck by not playing it beforehand.
So, yeah, I feel like if you're like a fundamental player who you can throw like a straight 250-foot shot, like if you have your craft built up enough, so to say, yeah, showing up to a new course, it's almost better because you don't have a history. You can just show up and play with no expectation.
Definitely.
You didn't birdie this hole the last time you played it. So it's just easy. It's almost easier. It's a lot less pressure.
Definitely.
I enjoy that as well. I think I played some of my best tournaments blind.
Yep. It's like annoying how that works.
Yeah, it really is. So I'll never play a good tournament at J Park.
Same.
Okay, yeah. Well, with that being said, we're 9 holes in now. We're here on hole 10 at Stonykill. So we're probably gonna get this round wrapped up here. I think it's pretty close, right?
I think we're tied up.
We're tied up, so we got a battle going here to the back 9. We get to open up a little bit more. It's looking beautiful out here. We're kind of chasing the sun here, trying to get in before that. But yeah, thanks for watching again if you're here, and let's see how this goes. We gotta
You got a Mind Kill DX Rock?
Oh yeah, I got something here. We gotta shake hands out here.
Okay, is that part of it?
Yeah. All right. Good luck. Good luck. All right.
See, that one seemed stable. You threw it flat and it didn't drift.
Yeah, that one's in a great spot. Oh, are you acing it? Oh my god. That was sick.
Did CPS lose last time? You guys in the losers bracket?
I have no clue, but yeah, I think we are.
You guys are just the only team that lost.
That's kind of how it feels.
I couldn't believe it, dude. It's like, it just is one of those things too where like behind the scenes everyone was like, oh man, like J Park's got the best.
Yeah,
best
but
team.
it's so easy to lose. This is so cool looking to light right now.
What's your disc here?
I think I'm gonna go. ABR X3.
All right.
I know though. What do you throw? Forehand?
Felon, yeah, forehand. Just try to slice and dice down the middle. Hope for the best.
Yeah, but try not to let this leak left on me too much.
Get a bigger run up.
Do this more.
That was super Germish.
That was just terrible. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Ooh.
Oh, big tree at the end too.
Good. Ooh. I like that on my hand.
Nice Barsby line.
Yeah. Yo, what?
That was pretty savage. Definitely like center low left, but like managed to come out of the chains. A lot of chains. It's like a flip up hyzer that stays hyzer kind of shot.
Yeah, that's a really hard shot. I'm tempted to throw a forehand.
Don't do that. Do you know I used to throw a forehand roller on this hole, like around this like early right side to get it to the ground?
My flip up forehand game, where like I should never throw it, is such an integral part of my game right now.
Yeah, this isn't the place though.
Are you sure?
That's like full germ. Oh, threads it. This hole's really deceiving too, because even if you throw the disc dead straight and get pin high, you're like circle's edge.
That was so lucky. Not gonna let.
Small gap.
Yeah, it was really lucky. Oh, feed it.
A little too straight.
It looked amazing. I thought it was in. So lucky.
Crazy line when you look back to where your disc flew to where it got, get where it got.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of the flooring so far.
What do you throw here? Same thing as the last hole? Just try and flip a rock up that doesn't ever flatten?
Nah, I like to throw something flat that's stable, like 3/4 power, and then just let it drift left at the end of its flight.
Like aim at the tree in the fairway on the right there and...
Nah, I was trying to throw right down the middle and then like letting the disc finish left soft at the end of its flight.
Do you think a forehand flip up makes any sense?
Definitely not.
I'm gonna throw it anyway.
Yeah. You crazy.
This is how I drew it up in my head on the way here.
How's it looking now? You feeling confident?
No.
Dude, that's stupid. First of all, that got super lucky.
Yeah, but if I had hit the line I wanted, that would have been great.
It's like, I feel like when you complicate all the lateral movement to a shot, it's just like way too much going on.
I guess you just haven't seen me play in a while, because that's literally what I throw everywhere.
That's your game now?
It's my game.
Oh, too tight.
Yeah, I'll take the forehand.
We'll have to go at it.
Yeah, let's go. I feel like this hole is actually really hard.
Nah, it's like a stand and deliver backhand straight up the hill.
See? I've never been able to get this hole. That's stupid.
Kind
Now
of.
it takes off. Oh, God. I was fine with that until then.
I was surprised it got that far.
Now I'm annoyed. I should have forehanded it.
It's still casual, you know what I mean?
It's nice to stay sharp without panicking.
Yep, exactly. Well, it sounds like it's in your head.
Really?
It's funny because
I feel like I can't lean into a hyzer.
I feel like, I don't know, I mean, you saw it. Cool disc.
Yeah, they're pretty too. Wow, that's so sick.
Dude, the Rockman is back, bro.
Do I switch my game plan up? Go rock down?
You can't do that.
It's illegal.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying you can't do that. That's like not your game.
I don't know.
Ooh, dude, that's great.
Too straight?
No, dude, it's perfect. I never even thought of like trying to take the line I always like picture myself throwing low to fade, and that's like totally maximizes the gap. I think you nailed it. And brand new, it's like really flippy.
It is a nice disc. I was forehanding it quite a bit, like when I was only forehanding there for that little bit. Oh, this is so pretty back here right now. Did you go long?
I don't think so. I think I was just not perfect.
Yeah, I thought you'd just be right here.
I think I went up in the grab.
Wow. Get over it. Kind of light. I could go either way on it.
Little rock flick, maybe. We'll flip up to straight.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Wow. That's not even bad, right? I mean, it's not.
It's not good, but it got an amazing skip.
It didn't feel good, but. Is there OB long there? Is that?
Nah. Straight casual. Pure. Nice shot.
A little short.
Nah, I think you're good.
I missed it. 1 foot, huh?
What's that?
1 foot?
Yeah, I don't know. Simple, man. Why's it always gotta be black and white with you? I hate you.
That was so pretty, wasn't it?
If you saw from my angle, it like literally like turned with the pole and was just like chasing the pole to like the end of its flight.
That's the other way to do it. Probably.
Is that rock a 2019 MK rock?
No, it's 2018. You've been throwing it that whole time. Oh, my bag cup. This always happens. Get the whole way?
Up and over everything.
You think there's a way to get the whole way?
I bet Simon could. I bet Simon could throw the disc so high turning that he could like fucking like land near like the basket.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You can do it too, especially with a Firebird.
I'm a bit further left than I want to be.
No, you're really not. You're perfect for a forehand chip up.
That was perfect. Sick. Dead center too.
Fundamentals, man.
Beat it. Wow.
Total yank job.
You guys threw a lot of rubbish over there, huh?
Dude, you didn't see that line?
I see the line.
You gotta carve up that rough.
horrible, but it went in.
Nice, man. Like you threw a horseshoe.
It was so ugly. That was my first putt today, I just want to add.
Like your first non-tap?
Yeah. Okay.
I can't believe I said Shannon Taha right.
You nailed it.
You're the only person I've ever heard say it. It's always just Shen to everyone else.
How do you play this? Out to the right, or are you trying to just get up to the front?
It depends on how the angle that I throw. I wish this tee pad had a bit flatter of a run up too. It's a little left, but it had, way left. Man, that thing's got some fade.
Oh, I'm really annoyed at that. Uh-oh.
They got mushed in the wind.
Wow, I thought you were in there like halfway up the hill.
I'd love to see this fairway opened up more.
You know I don't mind hearing that.
Ah!
Oh, look good.
I know, felt good too. I feel like it was all chip shots and now it's like full power drives.
Yeah, I know.
Like, damn, can I even throw hard again?
I know.
Ooh, good second kick.
Oh yeah.
That was going into trouble.
I'll get left. Oh yeah. Okay.
A little ground action would have helped. Ah, that was smooth. I was really worried you were gonna foot fault.
Were you?
Yeah, if you had lifted up your heel at all, you would have been like off your mark. Yeah, more or less.
60 feet, 65?
Between 60 and 70 for sure.
Nice layup.
All I had. I didn't want to.
Muddy under me. I don't think I've been here in at least a year.
Really?
I think we probably played here together, or like when I was painting.
Really?
I probably came here after one day. And
That was 2 years ago.
oh my god. Did you ace it?
Nah, I was like seriously hoping. That was good.
It's so far left.
That was a good kick, honestly.
Yeah.
I used to throw them all the time.
I feel like you're just dead center down here. Do you know where you landed?
I think I'm left. I don't know where. Oh, I am dead center. Like,
Parked.
yep. It was a good shot. And I threw a soft disc so it would check up on the green, and it like actually worked out. I mean, maybe it hit that tree, but
That was sick. Pretty cool.
Nice putt.
Thanks. Sick too. That's really cool. Stay straight. Yeah, that was awesome.
That was riding such a soft hyzer, but staying like dead straight the whole time.
Yeah, that's my problem here is I don't know like where to aim in the angle.
I aimed to like that sticky tree that you can see. That's like the first one to the right of the basket. It's like piney.
But then you're putting on hyzer, right?
Yep. Wow, that's gutsy, man. Well done. That was really good.
Oh, I thought I made it.
I thought you did too.
Another hole that's impossible. Nice job. Two back?
Yeah. I have to throw this hole like you threw the last hole with your rock. The up left turned over like going back
Right.
to the basket so it stays in the air.
Right.
That's like the only way I can reach this hole. Whoops, that wasn't it.
Could be good though. Fade.
Eh.
Not bad.
Not great. My elbow is like 10 out of 10 feet.
Yours is? That one didn't hurt me at all.
Oh, yes. Yes. That was filthy.
I'm so filthy.
That was so spinny for me. Not to be outdone.
Man, I feel like you big putt me.
I feel like I get big putted so easily.
Dude, I was so in my head about it.
Good?
Yep. Flip.
Not enough flip.
Sit. Woo.
Probably good.
Good tree grab.
Ooh, elbow's torched.
Woo. I'm cool with that branch.
That's good.
I'm not.
Closer than I thought you were too.
I'm not like so utterly trash at putting anymore.
Dude, it was.
Wow, I can't believe I botched that. You're up.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh, hose.
I mean, great shot.
Oh, that was a pure.
You did.
Oh, like that?
It's alright. Nice.
Good?
Yep. Wow, it's closer than I thought it would have been. What'd you throw there?
Ballista Pro throwaway disc, throwaway driver.
Wow, really?
That worked out. I picture you throwing just like a Firebird on the pool though.
That honestly like slipped out of my hand and then I re-gripped it before it was like too late. Yeah, if I don't take my time.
You almost missed that. That was so high, you hit like the fucking silver ling.
Hey, good round.
I know, what do I throw here?
I'm not sure exactly where we sit. I probably gotta like get at least 3 on you here, right?
A handful for sure.
So if I get around the corner and then throw it in, you'll probably take at least 5, right?
At least.
What's your game plan on this stupid hole?
For me, it's like a little like touch flip up with a driver to hit this gap and be like.
I'm telling you, 3-stroke swing is like nothing on this hole.
Nah, it's good to be back there. It's not bad.
Sure.
Definitely better there than short right. Man, I think I had some flip up and move on it. That should play.
3-stroke
swing. You never know until you get up there, though.
I don't even know like where our scores are right now. So the trick with those shots is you just throw it at the tree you want to be turning in front of.
Yeah, I know. I yanked that one.
Woo!
Ah! Ah!
I don't have the forehand touch with that.
There it was. That was like your best putt in like second hole.
It nearly pushed out. Good round. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. Thanks for watching, everyone. It was actually closer than we thought there at the end. We just added up the scores at the end. We weren't really doing it as we went along. Josh had a 50, -8.
8.
I was a 7 down.
51.
51. Man, that was close. Oh, I didn't realize it. There was the putt on, what is that? 15 that I botched. That would have made a huge difference. That would have helped. But you know, you can say that anywhere, really.
Also, too, this last hole, 18, is like, man, I was worried that I was going to lose the round on one hole, which is like really frustrating, but managed to keep it together and bogey just to like save the win by 1.
It's definitely one of the holes that's like just such a stressful piece of land to navigate, like especially when you have to do something on it, that it's like, it's brutal. Good shooting. Thanks for coming out.
Right on.
I had a good time.
I had a blast.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching, everyone. And yeah.